Did critics love the first James Bond film upon releases? Imagine a new kind of hero stepping onto the big screen for the first time. That's exactly what happened when the very first James Bond film, Dr. No, hit theaters in 1962. But did critics immediately embrace the secret agent with a license to kill? Not quite. When the movie was released on October 5, 1962, reviews were quite mixed. Some critics found it exciting, but many were surprised or even shocked by what they saw. The film had a lot of violence for that time, including brutal fight scenes and bloodshed that made audiences sit up and take notice. Critics thought it was a bit too brutal and too frank, especially since movies back then usually didn't show such graphic content. They also weren't used to a hero who shot unarmed enemies without hesitation. That cold-blooded attitude was new and controversial for the early 1960s. Despite the mixed reviews, some critics saw potential. Director Terrence Young added humor and a playful tone to balance the violence, which helped the film get some positive comments. Sean Connery's performance as James Bond was a big highlight. He brought charm, confidence, and a cool attitude that made the character stand out. His portrayal was a big reason why the film became memorable. The story was simple, with fewer gadgets and big action scenes, which made it feel more like a spy story than a blockbuster. This straightforward style appealed to viewers who liked detective work and clever plotting. Over time, the film's reputation grew. People started to see it as the start of something special in cinema. It marked the beginning of a franchise that would become a Hollywood icon. The initial mixed reviews reflected the cultural shift happening in the early 1960s. Traditional ideas of heroism were changing, and Bond's morally gray actions and cool detachment challenged those ideas. Critics didn't fully understand what the film was doing at first, but audiences loved the new kind of hero. The movie showed that viewers wanted something different, even if critics weren't sure at first. Today, Dr. No is celebrated as a classic, but when it first appeared, critics were still figuring out what to make of this new spy hero.